married 7 months ago, but my wife is upset with my family. I got married 7 months ago, and it was a traumatic experience for both my wife and me. For privacy, I will refer to my wife as Tanya. We are an interracial couple. She came as an international student from Bangladesh, and I am a white American. It started with my birthday just 2 months before the wedding. Tanya wanted to throw a party for me at a karaoke bar, which was a thoughtful idea. I wanted to invite a group of extended family I spent a lot of time with as a teenager. They aren't technically cousins, but we always called them that. My parents grew up with their parents, and it was a great time as a kid. I have only seen them a few times since moving out for college. The 2 oldest ended up marrying my closest friends. I had issues with that in high school, but now I don't because I am an adult. Tanya did not have a family-centric childhood, so I thought I could introduce her to them, and we could start hanging out again like old times. At the party, I had a great time, and I saw Tanya talking with the women while I caught up with my old buddies. We did cheesy karaoke and had an impromptu dance party. At some point, a random drunk lady fainted and had to be carried out on a stretcher, but everyone went on like nothing happened. It was awesome. When we got home, I found out that Tanya did not have the same experience. She said my oldest cousin, whom I will call Marissa, was not really talking to her and seemed to avoid her. I thought this was odd but chalked it up to nerves. I suggested we hang out again to clear up any misunderstanding, but Tanya refused. She started claiming Marissa was racist, and while I couldn't blame her, I just didn't see enough evidence in this specific case. I wanted to be on my partner's side, but I decided to drop it as the wedding was coming up. Invitations were already sent out, and this group of 6 to 10 people was on it. They came with their toddlers. Tanya did not initially want young children, but I persuaded her against it because I have always seen toddlers at weddings, and they are generally fun. Well, Marissa's kids started making noise during Tanya's vows. Tanya was visibly flustered and rushed through them. I was giving her a look like, "It's okay, sweetie, relax," but it all happened so fast. Dinner was served, and we were dancing before I could blink. At some point, I got distracted by my friends for about 10 minutes when Marissa joined with her baby. That took me out of the flow of the conversation enough to realize my newlywed wife was glaring at me. I agree that I should not have let myself get distracted. However, what happened next was even worse. Tanya stormed past me to the dressing room, where I followed her. She took her ring off, threw it to the floor, and started crying. I apologized for getting distracted but wanted to get back out there so we didn't miss any more dancing. Eventually, a groomsman knocked on the door to tell us he was heading out, which forced us to go out and say goodbye. The rest of the wedding improved, but it still feels like a nasty scar. I can't help but feel that this didn't have to go this way, and none of this would have happened if she had trusted me after my birthday. I empathize with her because she has had a tough time with female friends taking the spotlight from her in her childhood, but now I don't know what to do. This feels irreversible and is now a moot point. Should I still try to persuade her it was a misunderstanding from the beginning, or move on and live a life separate from this part of my family?
If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below your thoughts. Also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this.